have some more summer book recs for you, so listen up. I've been reading a lot of books that remind me a lot about summer, so this is the perfect time to pick them up. First one is obviously Ocean Vuong's Unearthly Beautifully Gorgeous. I've talked quite a bit about that book, but I really think that it's very fitting, especially for Pride Month, talking about mundane human problems, because I feel like the themes for summer would be going back to our roots and reigniting the passion that we have for just like mundane, ordinary human connection. And Unearthly Beautifully Gorgeous talks exactly about that in a Vietnamese American context. It also discusses problems with migration. The prose is very beautiful, and I really enjoyed that book. It was just like such a beautiful read, and I would definitely check out other books from Ocean Vuong. The next one that I have for you is Joan Didion's Blue Nights. This one I just finished, and I feel like the discussion of mortality, grief, but also parenthood was very beautifully done. It talks about Didion's struggles and navigation as a mother and how she comes to understanding acceptance of her children passing away and then other people's deaths and passing away around her, and I thought it was just beautiful. It was a very easy book to read, and I would say this one is a little bit easier than Ocean Vuong's Unearthly Beautifully Gorgeous because the prose is not as dense compared to Unearthly Beautifully Gorgeous, because Unearthly Beautifully Gorgeous, it uses a lot of, I would say, unusual sentence structures, unusual similes, metaphors. It was a bit hard and I was like kind of zoning out a bit, but Didion's Blue Nights, which is like very easy to read, and I really resonate with the discussion about parenthood and the differences in parenting techniques of different generations, and her discussion of her love for her daughter was just like such a beautiful thing. And also adoption was also mentioned in that book. I feel like the theme for summer, for me at least, was just like talking about adoption, human connection, familial relationships, which I thought was so fitting for summer. And then this is the only book that I have a physical copy of. This is Greater and Voden, and I talked about this book before on my channel, but this one is just like perfect for summer. Even the cover screams summer in my opinion. And once again, this is focused more on the queerness of thing, and there's great representation of the LGBTQ plus community in this book, and also once again talking about mundane, ordinary human connections. And I just love the dad in the story. He's just like so funny. So like there's like moments like those that kind of interrupt the pacing of the book, which in a very beautiful way. Sibling relationship was also mentioned in this book, and I feel like Greta and Voden, they have such a beautiful and wholesome relationship, and this book reminds me a lot about my brother. That's another reason that I love this book, and I just feel like you need to read this book. And if you're thinking of reading books that have more of a queer representation, LGBTQ plus representation, then this one is a perfect one to start with. So yeah, there you go. Let me know down in the comment section if you've read any of the books that I mentioned, and happy reading.